Everybody ready? Right. So, friends, family, friends that are basically family, family that are now legally family, and Matt. Today is a happy day. I know it's taken a little while for us to get here. There's definitely been some ups and downs, some dramas, but it's all worked out in the end. And hopefully you did enjoy the ceremony, although I know I cried a little bit too much, but I'm a softie, what can I say? Virus or not, there was nothing that was going to stop us getting married this year, and weather permitting, he says, it was going to go ahead. But here we are, and everyone's chipped in really, really well to get us to where we are. So thank you.
And you did it.
Thank her. It's got nothing to do with me. So I want to start off just with some thank yous for some people. This thank you list has been approved by Mandy, so this is definitely PG-13. My speech will follow. Say again?
You're getting the hang of this marriage thing, aren't you?
Yeah. Maybe my second one will be a bit better, but you never know. Yeah, like anybody else will have me. So I want to start by thank you all for coming again. It really, really means a lot to us that you're all here. Without you guys, a celebration would mean nothing. So thank you so much for being here. Firstly, we'd like to thank Ellie for ordaining today. I think she did a fantastic job. Much better than the lady at the registry office this morning, but she did have a mask on, so apples and oranges. But I have to say you kept it together really well, because I know what you're like when you're with Mandy. You guys just giggle for hours on end. I don't think a word is spoken. It's just... I prove my point. So thank you for keeping it together and being so professional. It is very, very appreciated. We do have a little something for you.
For me?
If you'd like to walk over to where Mandy is.
For me? Thank you. Oh no.
It's an alpaca.
Do I open it now?
You can open that.
Is it a plaque?
Sort of.
It's a plaque. Hey! I'm ordained! Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Thank
Glorious.
you. You've only got to do it one more time next year.
Yeah.
So next I'd like to thank Louise. Where's Louise? At the back there. The one with the camera. Thank you so much for travelling so far to be here today. We wanted you here anyway, but the fact that you're here taking photos as well means that everybody else can sort of get on with things, and we've actually had some nice photos. So no offence, Pete. So thank you very much. Next I'd like to thank Ari, Mandy's cousin. I just want to say thank you so much for making everybody look stunning today, particularly Mandy. As soon as those doors opened, she walked up, I just started to cry. It might have nothing to do with the makeup, that's probably just me being a softie again, but there we are. But I just want to know, how did you get Mandy to sit still for 2 hours and get it all done? Is there a secret?
No.
I think I need to know it if there is
maybe
one.
a little bit of alcohol.
Is that what it is? Right.
He's tried that.
No, I've been trying rum, this is the problem. So thank you very much for that. Liam, I'd like to thank you for all the heavy lifting and everything that you've done, picking up the decorations, and particularly for being so tall.
That's all right.
Because without you, most of the decorations would be a lot lower. So I really, really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. The next one's my parents, Liz and Colin. If you don't know, one's there, the other one's sort of an uglier version of me. I just want to thank you for all the love and support that you've given to the both of us the past nearly 8 years. I believe it's been 8 years. It means a lot to us. You've been so amazing and welcoming Mandy into the family. She really feels part of the family, so that's great. Thank you very much. But specifically for keeping me quite sane, well, reasonably sane, through my trials and tribulations over the last 8 years as well. And thank you to Mumsy for the reading, both readings. That was very nice, thank you. And I'd like to say thank you to my dad and my brother and my mum for helping out as well, for making the swing, which has been the centrepiece for today. It is absolutely stunning. I think we're going to engrave on the back of it, was it maximum capacity 20 people?
Maximum 20 people. That was the design weight.
Yeah. So a round of applause for both of them, please. mean it. You're just all-round amazing people. So I really appreciate the both of you. Next up is Matt. That one there. The even uglier version of me. Just want to say thank you for being my best man today. I really, really appreciate it. I wanted to say thanks to you now because I know you're doing the speech later. So if I get it in now, then I can murder you later and not feel so guilty about it. He dropped absolutely everything. As some of you may know, people from Holland, as of 4 o'clock Saturday morning gone, they had to quarantine for 2 weeks. So we got him over here sharpish, thanks to Wendy. He dropped everything to be here, leaving his family behind. And obviously, you've seen Chrissy on the video chat today. So thank you for being here, Matt. I really appreciate it.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Me too. It wouldn't be the same without you. Next up's Uncle Andy. Where's Uncle Andy? At the back there. Thank you so much. I know we haven't done it yet, but the barbecue will be started shortly after my speech, if I manage to get through this in time. I feel like some of you might walk off before the end of it. We'll see. Thank you so much. And also for helping us with trying to buy our house as well. Every bit of advice you've given us has been invaluable. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you so much. Round of applause. Pete, you're next up. I want to say thank you first of all for eventually learning my name. I say this because Pete, for the first 6 months of me and Mandy's relationship, called me Brett. This wouldn't have been
Only twice, I have to say.
6 months, Pete. This wouldn't be as embarrassing if Mandy's ex wasn't called Brett. So thank you for getting it right eventually. Really appreciate it. I understand Pete's going to do a slideshow later, which I'm sure I'm going to thank you for now and not later, but we'll see. I think we're going to be thoroughly embarrassed by the sound of it. I think Mandy and Mum spent a long time trying to dig up the most embarrassing pictures of me, so we'll see how that goes.
The supply
But also,
is unlimited.
say again?
The supply of those is unlimited.
Yeah, to be fair. But also for welcoming to the family so much. I've already felt part of this family for a long time. Farnells have been fantastic. So thank you again, Pete. Round of applause. Next I'd like to thank Auntie Carol. You've done so many little things in the background for us that I couldn't even write them out. There's so many little things, and we definitely wouldn't be here today doing this if it wasn't for you. And not just for the wedding, but for everything else that you do as well. We really, really appreciate it. So thank you. I think more importantly, the fact that we're actually able to use a loo today. So I think that deserves a big round of applause. Right. Oh, well, no, I've lost I've put one more person here, haven't I? Who have I left off? Oh no, there's a couple more to go. I've missed a page. There we go. Grandma and Grandad. I'm calling you that now. I know they're Mandy's grandparents, but you're my grandparents as well.
That's right.
First of all, thank you for using the garden. It does look amazing. It really feels like a wedding today. We wouldn't have been able to do this anywhere else, and this wouldn't have happened without you. So thank you again. All the love and support that you've shown to both of us during our relationship as well. Again, I really feel like a grandchild again, which is magnificent. Particularly all the little chocolate bars I end up walking away with as soon as I come around to see you. They're always appreciated. But also for showing us how a great marriage can be done. We've mentioned earlier, you've obviously celebrated your diamond anniversary this year. So that is an absolutely amazing achievement. And with a round of applause, we'd like to give you a little something as well. So round of applause.
Oh, I say.
What is it, Grandma?
Yes. It's a card from the Queen.
Your telegram. Yeah. Your diamond.
I am so pleased to know that you celebrated your diamond wedding anniversary on 25th of June 2020. I send my congratulations and best wishes to you for such a special occasion. Signed, Elizabeth.
Wow. Well deserved, I think. If we're as happy as you two in 60 years, we'll be doing well. Next, I'd like to thank the Masons. I know there hasn't been a lot of work going in because you've hardly seen what's been going on here, but you guys are my family. That's why you're here today. Every single one of you. I know the others couldn't be here as well, but let's keep the numbers down. But you're not our family by blood, but we love you just as much, if not more. So thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Besides the fact you're probably the best drinking buddies I could ask for as well. Right, I think that's it. Oh no, wait. There's one more thing. There's one more person that needed their own list of things to list out of the stuff that she's done for the wedding. I noticed I put it on a toilet roll because it was the only thing that was long enough. Wendy. AKA Saint Wendy. All the things you have done for us, Wendy, has been absolutely magnificent. It's just been amazing. We definitely wouldn't be here. Some of the people wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. We'd definitely be standing in the pouring rain right now as well. But getting that into the country, I mean, that was nothing short of a miracle. And that was well good. So a round of applause for that, please. I'm not going to clap softer, we'll be here for a while. Secondly, for saving our honeymoon as well. Some of you may know it was cancelled at the last minute, and Wendy managed to find a direct replacement even closer to home. And it's made us so happy, so thank you for that as well. Also, all the flowers and decor and everything here today. I mean, I've been working my socks off at work since I've been back from furlough, and Mandy and Wendy have really been sort of piling into it and getting things done. And I'd say it looks absolutely magnificent. Everything.
Your mum helps a lot.
And my mum.
Yeah.
It's a good furniture. It's a bunch of offer.
Shout out to the
I
mamas.
think you passed.
Even to the point of the last minute marquee, it all adds up, doesn't it? Also for the lovely poem you wrote earlier, that was very, very sweet. I didn't think you'd be able to make it so personal. I know I sort of ended up crying to the word Mooney as well, but yours was very heartfelt. So, I really, really appreciate it. That was really personal. Particularly for overfeeding me every time I come over as well. It's what true mums do.
I get it from the mum.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. For growing hundreds of succulents for today as well. You see them?
Thousands.
It's now in the thousands apparently. They're multiplying like rabbits, which is...
and these succulents, do they know what they've got to do?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Do they need training then?
Apparently so.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they need... no, I'm not going to say that. There's too many of them. But I think we calculated we're going to end up with about 4,000 for the wedding next year, aren't we? So, yeah. Breeding like rabbits, as I said. But no, for being an amazing support for both of us, because you are always there for us, and we really appreciate that. I know Mandy's always comes to you for things, and you've helped me out whenever you can, so we really appreciate that. There's so much more that we could list. I could go on for hours, as I said, but we've got to stop somewhere, and I think that's a good stopping point. We can't thank you enough, and we really, really love you for all the things that you've done. So we've got you a little something as well. I hope you like it.
I've got something for you too. I need to hit and get it.
No, you
Well, you have to wait
No.
first.
All right then. Okay.
You can do it.
Just receive, Mum.
Oh, can we get in the bus?
I hope there's two, Chet.
That's only for
It's
one.
only for Mandy.
I know.
Also, I'll leave you that. Apparently, there's a shortage about, so just in case.
Not anymore.
Where did you go get this thing? You and Alex?
No. You don't need to know.
Oh.
Ah, well played.
It's called Bamboo. Medium brown.
Have you seen the birthday?
19th of the 8th today. Welcome to the world.
We can celebrate his birthday on our anniversary. as well.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, thank you. It's lovely.
Oh.
You're sitting all night.
Yeah. If you need me.
Right, that's all the thank yous done. If I've missed anybody, I don't think I have, but if I haven't, then yeah.
Can I just get your present?
You can if you like. I've got the rest of my speech to go. Though.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, you've got about 40 minutes.
I've just got to go get it because.
Final part. Unfortunately, this is the unedited speech. Mandy hasn't approved this one, so we've gone from PG-13 to R-rated. But
Brave man.
Bear with me. So I just wanted to say, Mandy, thank you so much for being my partner in everything. You know, you complete me, and I know it sounds really cheesy, but it is true. Everything that I lack that you have, and I think, you know, together we make a perfect team. Well enough again, look. You look absolutely stunning today. You make me so happy. It's ridiculous. I'm so lucky to have you and to be able to call you my wife. You are the weirdest, the funniest, the most adorable person I know, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm so looking forward to growing old with you, even if I am second best to the cats.
And over the old first.
Yeah, I'll beat you to it. I just wanted to go through the story of my engagement. I know there's a little bit sort of mentioned earlier, some of you may know it, but I thought I'd go through that, and then I'll leave you guys to carry on the drinking, and then we should have the barbecue lit and everything else as well, so we can carry on with things. So the story of our engagement. This is pretty much true to our relationship, down to a core. It took me years convincing Mandy that getting married to me was the right thing to do, but I eventually wore her down earlier. And we managed to get there eventually. So we went to Sri Lanka. We went on holiday for a couple of weeks, and while we were out adventuring, we found a jewellery store, and we saw this ring, and Mandy fell in love with it. I thought, well, Mandy's fallen in love with a piece of jewellery. I better snap this up quick. So in true fashion, we bought it together because it wouldn't have had it any other way. But during the trip, she, being Mandy, asked consistently to see the ring as much as possible. It was just, can we just see the ring again, please? And of course, me being me, a giant softie, obviously I let her saw it as much as she wanted. You probably could have worn it, to be honest with you, and you probably would have seen it less. But we discussed it over a little bit, and I think Mandy came to the conclusion that it would be sort of months or even years before I'd actually popped the question. But the fact that she knew the ring was there made her a little bit happier, a little bit easier. Obviously, in my mind, I was like, I am going to ask you to marry me as soon as I possibly can, because we've waited too long, and I want you to be my wife. But I took it everywhere with me. It was always in my pocket, or in my backpack, or everywhere I could possibly take it. It went up mountains. It came to restaurants, came to bars with us. Pretty much everywhere we went, it came with me. It was quite annoying. It actually burnt a hole in my leg, let alone my pocket. But it never felt quite right. I didn't want to do it until it was the right moment. And on the last night, I had it in my pocket again. We went down to the restaurant that we really liked. It was one of our favourites in the area. We had a nice meal. We had a lovely drink as well. And you know, as she was doing all the way through, she was like, "Do you think I could see the ring just one more time before we go home tomorrow?" And I said, "You know what, Mandy? Yes, okay, we can see the ring one more time. We'll do it when we get back." Knowing full well that I had the ring in my pocket, and it felt right, and I was going to pop the question. So on the beach on the way back, strolling down, very romantic setting. The stars were out. It was a beautiful night. The sea was lapping gently up against the shore. It was absolutely beautiful. And I stopped. Mandy sort of looked at me with this curious look. And I got down on one knee, and then she tried to run away. She didn't get very far, fortunately. I had her hand. I think it was just a knee-jerk reaction. Which I don't know what that says about our relationship, but it was hilarious nonetheless. But she did say yes, which is great, and that's why we're here today. So thank you for saying yes.
Thank you.
One final thing,
Oh dear.
just before I finish off. I just wanted to say to you, as I promised earlier, I will always, always laugh at your farts.
I was going to ask who let one off when you asked the question.
Who do you think always wins at fart tennis?
Let's not talk about farts anymore.
I have to rewrite her speech now. Sorry.
That's
Hang
it.
on.
Well
It
done.
is
I need a
now
pen.
almost 4:30. The barbecue will be lit soon. We'll do food, obviously, and then I believe after the main course, we're going to have a couple of speeches from best man and from Colin, obviously
Really?
father of the group. Yeah.
You better get quick.
After that, we're going to have an ice cream bar as well, and then hopefully a bit of dancing and things. But obviously, help yourself to booze, help yourself to whatever food is available. Have a good time. That's what we're here for. Thank
Well
you so much.
said, Adam.